Hey there, everybody. Welcome back with the Plat. Purplatypus is the name, and welcome to an awesome, fun day of new content and a poll video where we could spend our money without feeling like we're getting screwed over, is what I would love to say. However, on global, for the Bravely Default collab, we're getting totally fucked compared to JP. So I'm going to apologize if this video is a little bit spicy, but it's kind of just straight up bullshit. Here is a screenshot of this is not a screenshot here. This is my game. But here is a screenshot of the JP banner versus our banner. Tell me if you could see any differences here. JP's top, we're bottom. Now, first, you might notice that there are some characters here that we don't have. This is because they got Bravely Default later into the game's life cycle than we did. We're getting it earlier. But all right, let's this is like find the difference, and all of them are fucking bad. So first, 150 gems, 300 gems. That's the one thing you might think is better for us. No, but these are all paid gems. These have to be paid rubies, paid rubies, paid rubies. This can all be done with free gems. All right, right here you can see this is this 100. This says step 5. You get on 10x plus 5-star character at 50%. 50%. You know what ours is? Don't worry, I've got it pulled up for you. I could show you. We can go to the guidance details, and we can go right down here to step 5. We can scroll down underneath all these characters. We can see we have a wonderful 15%, not 1 and 1 and 2, not a 50. We have a 15% chance of getting the character. All right, are there any other differences? Well, look at this right here. Okay, I mean, I don't read Japanese, but I've been told that this is showing that the character you need 100 medals of in order to hit pity. Well, how many do we need? What is the pity on our character? What we've been telling everyone the whole time since day one. What we've been told, because it's how it's been on JP, and why wouldn't we at least meet JP? And in some cases, you could argue that we should be more generous because we already have a community in the West that's less, accepting of excessive spending on gotchas. It's 200 pity. It's a 200 pity. It's a 200 pity. So twice the pity, no free gem usage, not a 50% chance. Not only is this only paid rubies, they're like, hey, guess what? You could do it twice. You could do this way fucking worse banner twice and just take it up your own. You know what I'm gonna say. I just don't. I have to. I can't even buy this now. I was excited and genuinely looking forward to spending money today and pulling some characters, having some fun, making a YouTube video, talking to people about my polls, and they just completely fucked us. Like I can't do this. And honestly, I would appreciate it if none of you guys would pay for this either. I know there's a lot of people that are already free to play, a lot of people that won't spend that much, that just wouldn't have spent this much money anyway, but people that would normally buy this, like, I would, like, please don't buy this. Like, we have to let them know that this kind of stuff isn't okay. Like, this is just so much worse than what JP got. And I really just don't think it's acceptable. Like, this is the kind of stuff that'll kill the game. Like, why would anyone spend money when they know they're getting fucked twice as hard, right? We're getting fucked because of the gotcha anyway. It's already $30 for a multi. That's already stupid. That's already ridiculous, okay? And then it's already like a 4% chance to get a 5-star, which is the only thing we give a shit about. And then of that 4% chance, it's still like it's like under a 1% chance to get the character we actually usually want. Like, we're already getting fucked by the gotcha existing in the first place, so we need to get double fucked by also getting like the worst possible combination of stuff. It's like, all right, what, how much? 3, 6, 9, 12, 1350. So you know what, I'm too upset to do math right now. 1350 times 2, boom boom, 2700 gems. All right, so we could spend 2700 gems, and I will admit you get a guaranteed character in 2700 gems, but it's like, how hard, like, do you understand this right here? This could be used free gems. This has to be paid. You have to spend this money. It's not like it's you have to spend $270 to get this. And it just we're getting fucked. All right, I can't spend another dime in this game if this is the kind of stuff we're gonna get. I think the game, like, this is genuinely the kind of thing that I think will kill the game. And I don't mean that as like a doomsayer. I obviously I make money by playing this game, by making videos for this game. I want this game to be incredibly popular. I don't want this game to die. I'm not trying to farm negative views. This is just genuinely bullshit, right? The longer and healthier this game's life is, the more money I will make. So I have nothing, trust me, besides the game's best interest in mind when I say this is the kind of stuff that will kill the game. It's greedy beyond belief. It's to be extra greedy. The game has already been, like, I've already gotten criticized for saying it's not that bad, not that greedy a lot of times. All right. People have gotten mad at me because in truth, there's like the gacha average, and keep in mind when you're talking about value, right? The gacha averages are here, and like real video games, not to say this is not a real video game, but it's like Elden Ring and shit's way up here. It's way more value for what you're paying for, right? Like real good video games, you get so much value just by the fact of being a gacha. It means it's way too fucking expensive to begin with. All right. But this game is like more expensive than most gachas, at least, like, even if it's not like hugely profoundly more expensive than the average gacha, it's on the more expensive end of gachas in the first place for a single player game. This game could have been the exception, which I've said a lot of times. It doesn't have to be so expensive. It's already like a niche kind of game on a relatively niche RPG. Our community is already fucking small as shit. Because it's a single player. One, it's a gacha for a single player game, which is already a niche within a niche. Gacha is a bit niche. Single player within gacha is a bigger niche. And it's for an IP that isn't that popular. I mean, yeah, it's known, and it's well known enough where a lot of people will recognize it, but it's not like Final Fantasy, all right? Like, we're way more niche than that. And then they just fuck us on this kind of stuff. I don't know. It's really just like bullshit. And at this point, I'm just starting to ramble on, but if anything, I'd appreciate it if you could, I guess, I don't even know about spread the video, but just convince your friends, anyone that that plays the game, try to convince them to not spend money on this. Like, we can't give them a fucking dime if this is going to be the kind of stuff they got to do. They gotta fix it. If they don't fix it, this is the kind of thing that I can't see myself spending money in the game ever again. I just can't. It's not cool. All right, it's bullshit, but I don't know. I guess that's it, but I hope they fix it. I'm just depressed. All right, guys, thank you so much for this great, wonderful, uplifting video that I shared with you all today. Please don't allow them to fuck you. Just as a community, it would be great if we could just give them no money, and then we can hopefully get something that the entire community would gladly waste way too many gems on. We're already wasting all of our gems on a bunch of bullshit. It's just so simple. We're already spending a fuck ton of money, and we're all looking to spend money because we all like the game. And we just want to spend some reasonable amount on reasonable things, right? Just all you have to do is not be this fucking greedy. All you have to do is be a normal level of fucking greedy, and you've got us. All right. So just do that. All right. Just at least if you're not going to be the exception, like you could have been, of being a single player game with very reasonable and good rates, with a very good, like, why couldn't it? Octopath Traveler, what was it? $40-50 a person to play the game. You get the full game. Like, why not charge, like, I don't know, like, if this game costs like $20 a month to play and you got all the content, like, would it be that bad? We would all probably subscribe to that. I don't know. But instead of just being what it is, I'll see you next time.